we hop into the topic of discussion on today's video, I want to first start by acknowledging this legendary cocktail that I have concocted. This is a luxurious mixture of 2 wines and a juice. What we have is strawberry arbor mist. I got me some blueberry Hawaiian punch. And then I got me some, I can't remember the brand, but I got me some Chardonnay. So today's video is about Disney. I love Disney. I'm wearing my Disney apparel in honor of this video. I just want to talk about some of the dumbass characters and dumbass storylines that Disney has presented to the boys and girls of the world. Little Mermaid. Now I know she's a classic, but she's a dumbass bitch. I wanna be where the people are. I wanna see them dancing. You're so pressed on seeing this bitch dance, okay? And it's like, why can't you just watch her from afar? You got all those gizmos and gadgets aplenty. Okay, why can't this bitch just get a little scope and watch these hoes dance from the water? She's nosy anyway. She be spying on people anyway. I mean, that's exactly what she is. She's a spy. She was obsessive and she was a spy. Because if that was a dude, people would be like, that's creepy. Like, why are you all up in his window? And everything that this bitch throw off the boat, this bitch be like, oh my God, look at all these gifts that I'm getting. And then when you go to her cove, bitch, she got bottle cans, beer cans, and trash cans, bitch. It's like, this ain't no goddamn treasure. Bitch, this is a bunch of motherfucking junk. She be like, oh my God, you know, I wanna be where the people are. If you took all that shit that you got and took it on land, you wouldn't be where the people are. You would just be a bum. My next choice is Cinderella. This is another dumb ass bitch that is dumb. Let's just talk about the story, right? So here it is, you got Cinderella being treated like a ragamuffin. Like, oh yeah, you used to be cute when daddy was alive, but now that he's dead, bitch, you ain't nothing. It's funny to me because so many girls are like, oh, I want a Cinderella story. I want a story that's like Cinderella. I don't know why. Because all Cinderella was a dumbass bitch that stayed in a situation when all she had to do was walk out the front door. It's like, you grown. They ain't holding you here with chains. Why are you making friends with rats? But here's the part that's crazy. This bitch goes to the ball, and everybody is all eyes on her. And it's like, this bitch is so gorgeous. Who is she? We've never seen her before because, obviously you didn't, because this bitch is in the attic. Okay? This bitch was in the attic like the people under the stairs. Okay, of course you didn't see her. Well, how would you? She never left the house. Having said that, everybody was like, oh my God, she's so gorgeous, who is she? And of course the prince was like, oh my God, she's gorgeous, who is this bitch? And then before you know it, it's 12 o'clock. And you know, if she don't make it home by 12, it's like, girl, your threads are gonna fall apart. Which, by the way, that to me is like dumb. If you're my fairy godmother, why you gonna give me some cheap ass threads that don't even last me a full 24 hours? Oh yeah, girl, I'm gonna give you this bomb ass dress, but it's only good for 5 hours. Why? Why can't you just give me the dress? Like, if you got the magical power to make it come to me, why can't you make it stay? That was just some shit that she did to play with her. You get what I'm saying? Like, why wouldn't she just be like, oh, well, girl, I'm your fairy godmother. You've been so sweet over the years. You wanna know what? I'm gonna do you this one solid. I'm gonna make this night, this is gonna be a night to remember. I'm gonna give you a carriage. Bitch, I'm gonna give you a goddamn dress, and I'm gonna give you $300,000 so that you can bust about this bitch and fly away. Like, what kind of fairy godmother is gonna give you a carriage that turns into a pumpkin at 12 o'clock? That's some cheap ass shit. You half-assing that shit. If I was your fairy godmother, I'm gonna give you a carriage. Not a carriage that turns into a pumpkin. Or a shoe that turns into a paper towel, you know, at 12 o'clock. And that's another thing that don't make sense. Okay, if everything turns back after 12 o'clock, how come the slipper didn't turn into like dirt or something? I mean, has anybody ever thought about that? You know, it's like the dress turns to ashes. Okay, the carriage turns into a pumpkin, but the shoes stay? She ain't no fairy godmother. That bitch the prankster. That's what she is, I'm telling you. But the part that made it so bad is, okay, here it is, she's running away from the ball because everything is going to reverse at 12 o'clock. And she leaves her slipper. And here it is, Prince, whatever the fuck, he's like, oh, I love her so much. It was love at first sight, so forth and so on. But the only way he can find her is by getting somebody to squeeze into her shoe. Which, by the way, ever heard of athlete's foot? It's like it's not rocket science. Because I'm sure somebody had fungus. I'm sure somebody had some crusty ass feet. I don't need your shoe. Because if you fell in love with me, you don't even know what I look like. What would have happened if somebody actually got into her shoe that wasn't Cinderella? How dumb. Now, Sleeping Beauty It's not necessarily a bad movie, but I just feel like Disney got lazy and was like, well, we just gonna give these girls the same story twice. Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, ain't that the same story? Just that one bitch ate an apple and the other bitch pricked her finger. It's like you gave me the same thing. It's kind of like Family Guy and American Dad, where it's like, oh, we're gonna see if we can get another paycheck and give this bitch the same exact thing and switch the characters around. That's all they motherfucking did. Cause no tea, no shade, American Dad is the same motherfucking show as Family Guy. The only thing that they did different is that they don't give you the flashbacks that Family Guy gives you. Because Family Guy is legendary for giving you a motherfucking flashback. In fact, if you actually took the flashbacks out, the show would be 2 minutes long. I'm like, do people realize that they're not actually giving you a show, it's just a bunch of motherfucking flashbacks? Pocahontas 2. I barely cared about Pocahontas 1. James and the Giant Peach. This is a film about a little boy that travels to New York City by way of a peach. Rapunzel is a dumbass film because, bitch, all you had to do was chop off your own braid, tie it to the window, and climb down. If you grew it once, you can grow it twice. It's hair, it'll grow back. Cut that shit off, tie it to the windowsill, and climb down. First of all, climbing up with your own body weight is hard enough. Now this bitch expect that somebody's supposed to carry her dumb ass down? Okay, well, when you find that person, you let me know. But you won't, because you'll be dead, because it'll never happen. Good night. That's my dumb Disney recap, telling you what films I think are dumb as shit. They may be entertaining, but they're fucking dumb. Anyway, in closing, y'all already know the drill. Biasa Blanche, Alito Gelisam, the best will always come through. And baby, we're here. And as always, until next time, that's all there is